So, see, every time I try to make a video, it always gets fucked up. Whether the AC kicks on and I'm making a really good video, and the goddamn AC kicks on, but because I'm talking, I don't fucking hear it. So then we go to edit it, and I get told we can't fucking use it because the goddamn AC kicked on. Then I go and make 2 more videos that I personally really liked. But apparently you could see up my nose and my eyes looked all baggy and I looked like shit. But the message was there and the message was good. The message was, don't give the fuck up and be a bitch. It was, keep hanging in there. It was, shit's gonna be hard, but if I came through all the shit that I came through and I'm still here, you can too. But of course, we couldn't fucking use that. So, now, every time I try to make a good video, I always get nervous because I'm like, something's gonna happen to fuck it up. Or, every time I'm really in the mood to make a good video, the camera's not here, or I don't have a camera because I can't really use my phone because my phone sucks dick! Massively, like donkey. Mixed with like a horse hybrid, you know, just a really massive dick. It's horrible. It sucks. So then I'll just be rambling to myself in my truck, thinking of great videos and what to say, and nothing to capture it on. And then you put this camera in front of me, and I draw a blank. And I don't know if it's stage fright or what the fuck the deal is, but like, I was on the way home from work, and I had it down. I knew exactly what the fuck I wanted to talk about. I knew what I wanted to say. I was feeling it because a particular song came on and it just put me in that mood. But then the song went off, and then by the time I tried to find it and try to download it and all this other shit, it had passed. You know, it's like trying to get laid. The moment's there, and then you start fumbling for shit, and then moment's gone, and you don't get laid. Or in this case, I don't end up making a very good video. So, do apologize about that. Every time I have been trying to make these videos, just so you know, it's not like I've just been fucking off. Every time I've tried to make one, well, yeah. So, hoping this one is actually good enough that we actually get to upload it so y'all motherfuckers can watch this shit and see that I haven't forgotten about you. You're always on my mind. Just saying. So yeah. Anyways, so what I want to talk about, and the whole point of me doing this, was initially for the wrong reason. The reason I wanted to do it was because someone told me that I could make money making YouTube videos. Because I was broke, I was on the verge of going back to jail because I couldn't pay my shit, and so I figured, you know what, I'm good at talking, just put me in front of a fucking camera. That's what he told me. So, that's what we're gonna do. But then, I started thinking, and I realized that that's not really why I want to make these. I mean, I do want to make money off of this, you know, because if all these other motherfuckers that y'all watch and subscribe to, and they have millions upon millions of fucking views, and they're doing just like retarded shit, then they get paid for that. Like every million views, that's like $1,000. So, but the real reason why I've realized why I want to do this is because the message that I want to give is not to give up. Because this world sucks dick. It's gonna kick you, it's gonna punch you, it's gonna beat you, it's gonna break your leg, and just to try to keep you down. And there are some of you that are dealing with some heavy shit that you really don't need to be dealing with or deserve to be dealing with, but you are, and that's life. But what I want to talk about is, even dealing with all of that, not to give up. It's to share the hellish life that I have lived And still I'm here today, still breathing, still pushing, still doing everything I can to not just survive, but to do better, because I want to be better. I want more than what life has given me. I want shit, you know? And it's funny because when people don't ever have anything, it's real easy to, you know, kind of get used to it. And if they get given something and it's gone like that, well, then, you know, they're used to having nothing anyway. But when you get something and you really get to keep it, you cherish it, and then it makes you feel good because now you have something, and then you don't want to let go of it. That's the feeling I have. I have this feeling of what I want to do, and what I want to do is I want to travel. I want to talk to people. Like, I want to be a radio show host. Like, you know, just talking on the radio, being a dumbass, playing music, that'd be fucking cool. But I also want to travel the world and do shit like that. But that takes money. So that means that I gotta bust my ass and work hard. And even though there are times that I'm gonna fuck up, even when you fuck up, that's how you learn. People say that they fuck up all the time, or people feel like fuck ups because they're always fucking up. Well, it's one of two things. You're either learning from it, so that way you are becoming better and you're growing and you're learning what not to do, or you're making the same fucking mistakes over and over again. If that's the case, then you're fucking retarded and you should probably go die and save the human race from your stupidity. But if you're at least growing from it, then fuck up. Me, in the job I have currently, starting out, I fucked up a lot. Like, a lot. To the point where I had a couple of days where I was just like, you know, I don't think this is the right job for me. Fuck this. All I'm doing is getting yelled at by my bosses, and they're getting yelled at by their bosses. And I don't care if people fucking yell at me or get mad at me, but I don't want to bring other people into my shit and get them, you know, in trouble because of my shit. So then I started thinking, well, fuck this shit. But then every day I would feel like that on the ride home. I would say to myself, that's just the bitch in me trying to win. That's the bitch in me wanting to give up and just fucking quit. Well, I'm not a bitch. So every day I'd get up, 5:30 in the fucking morning, go and work until 7:30 at night, doing my job. And every day I'd feel like, fuck this shit. But every day I would say the same shit. It's the bitch in me. So finally, now, I don't even listen to that voice anymore. It is what it is. You know, I really don't fuck up as much anymore, but that's because I've learned from my mistakes. And as long as you're learning from your mistakes, then you're growing. And that's good. That's the best way to put it, is in, if you never make any mistakes, well, that's just a freaking fucking nature. But you have to fuck up in order to learn. You have to learn what not to do in order to know what to do. It's just that simple. Your parents, your perfect friends, they've all fucked up at some point in their life. Your parents will tell you that they made their fair share of mistakes in order to learn what to do. My parents fucked up on raising me. They fucked up a lot. But then by the time my little brother came around, they made less mistakes. And then by the time my little sister came around, they made considerably less mistakes. But yeah, that kind of sucked for me because I was the learning child, basically. But that's what it took. It took them learning what not to do to know what to do. I learned how to be a man by learning what not to do from my father. So by learning what not to do, by fucking up, that's how you learn what to do. So, anytime you feel like giving up or giving in, just know that's you trying to be a pussy. It's you trying to be a bitch. It's you thinking, oh, I just can't do this. Fuck that noise. If I can live in a crack house and be homeless 4 times, be broke almost my whole fucking life, had to do a lot of things that I'm not exactly proud of, I've done anything and everything I've had to do to fucking survive. I even took in a girl off the street out of a meth house because she was scared that the cops were going to raid her because she wasn't doing meth, but there was always prostitutes and all this other fucked up shit coming in and out of the house. But they were the only ones who had taken a girl off the street. So, but that's some shit for, that's a whole nother fucking story. But, fuck, where was I? But, if I can go through all of that shit and still be here today, on top of my parents treating me the way they did my whole life, then I'm sure you can. Because even if your parents treat you like shit, even if you've been through your fair share of shit, I guarantee you, you probably have not been through or have seen everything I've seen. And even if you have, the fact that you're watching this video means that you woke up today. It means that you kept going. It means that you beat yesterday. So all you have to do is just do it again today. And do it again tomorrow. And the next day. And the next day. And anytime you feel like giving up, just look at yourself and think, that's me trying to be a pussy. Am I a pussy? Really? No, I'm not. It's just that simple. Don't give up, don't give in, and keep going. Peace.